Hi everyone, welcome back to our GCSE Computer Science series. Today, um, we are diving into relational operators, those handy little symbols that help us compare stuff in pseudocode, whether it's a number, it's a letter, or even word. Relational operators are here to save the day. Let's break it down. So first up, let's start less than. Think of like a hungry alligator. It always wants to eat the bigger number. For example, um, create a new project, give it any name. So to begin with, we will take a statement. No, not a statement. Go to logic. Take this if statement and put it here. So now what we need to do is again go back to logic and grab this one and put it in the statement. So what we're trying to do here is if 4 and this one 6, and you have all uh, relational operators. So at the moment we are learning less than a relational operator, which is um, left side is a small pointed and growing towards two lines. So less than operator, think like this is the alligator always want to eat a bigger sign. So this is eating a bigger signs, which is true. So this edu block gives us a nice visual representation. If this statement is true, do something here. So we'll grab a print and just print something. Yes, in a string. So if it's true, this will print. If I run the code, look at this is printing as S, which is this is meeting the condition. Now the alligator, if we reverse this, I'll put it 6 and I'll put it 4 here. So now this statement 6 is less than 4. So alligator trying to eat number 4, but alligator only eats if it's a bigger number. So that means this hasn't met its condition. So that means it's not true. So now the print s will not print at all. So if I save this and run, so look, nothing has been printed out. So next, now similar way we can also do with alphabets. Like we can compare if A is less than B. It's true because A comes before B in the alphabetical order. So let's change this number 4 to A. Remember, if it's a number, I'm not giving in a single code or double code. I'm giving, if it's a string, I'm giving in a code. Because if the string is always needs to be in a single code. So now guess the answer. If A is less than B, of course A is less than B, and it should print S. So when I run this, yes, it printed S. So you can see it also compares the alphabetical. So it also compares even words like Adam is less than Adderley are true because Adam comes before Adderley alphabeticals. Alphabetically cool, right? Let's do that. Adam, delete. If I say clear this and hit run, then yes. Let me do delete here and then Adam and then run it. Look, it's false because it's a word. The next one is greater than sign. So visualize of a seesaw with numbers and a letter. So the greater than sign is just opposite to less than, which is facing this direction. So if I say 4.1 is greater than 4.0, so this condition is true. Now this should say yes, correct, because 4.1 is greater than 4.0, and the greater the sign is this way. So alligator wants to is the bigger number, and it's true. So similar way we can also do with alphabets. So Z is greater than A. So always in string in single code and A. So clear, run. Yes, that's true. If I do uh, A and Z here, we'll, we won't have S printed out. Cool. No. So now let's move on to the next one. Equal to. So we have something called equal to here. Actually, in pseudocode, you have equal to with just one equal to, but in programming language, you have double equal to. Yeah. So if it's pseudocode, always think of one equal to sign here. So let's move on. So is now equal to, let's check two things are exactly the same. So if I say 3 equals to 3, then this condition is S. If I hit run, then it's S. If I say 4 equal to 3, it's no, we don't have S printed out. So nothing has been printed out. So we can also compare with words. If I say cat equal to cat, then the condition is met. That will be S. So then we have not equal to. So not equal to is this one with equal to crossed over. So this check if two things are not the same. For example, in actual programming language, we have exclamation and equals to. For pseudocode, just remember as this one, equals to and slashed by a line. So in programming language, exclamation equal to. So if I say uh, dog is not equal to cat, so this should print S. Yes, great. If I say cat equal to cat, then I will not get any print statement because it's not true. I'm using not equal to sign here. So we sometimes we can use equal to and not equal to based on the requirement. So similar way, we also have greater than equal to or lesser than equal to. So which is like this. Remember we learned less than and greater than, but we also have equal to where um, it's mostly used in numbers. For example, uh, less than or equal to or greater than or like inclusive versions of and, for example. If I go and less than equals to, so in pseudocode you have uh, the arrow sign, but with a little dash at the bottom is either greater than or less than. So if I zoom this out for you guys to see, so in pseudocode you have expressions, you have that less than sign with a line at the bottom. But in coding is same sign but equals to next to it. So let's see. So the equal to is if 5 is equal or less than. So if I say 6, so 5 is equal or less than 6, which is true. So it should print yes. So now if I do 5, guess what's the number? 5 is less than or equal to. So it matches 5. One of the condition matches is either less, that failed, but it also says equal. If it says yes, so it will print yes. Great. So now if I do 4, so neither of the conditions match. Now 5 is less than 4, yes, and equal to 4, no. And let's see, run. We don't get anything because both conditions should be matched. So similar way, greater than equal to 5 is greater than or equal to 4. If I hit this, we get yes because one of the condition met. 5 is greater than 4. So let's do 5. 5 greater than or equal to 5. Guess what's the answer? Is yes, because we match one of the condition. If I say 6, 5 is greater than equal to 6, and when you hit, no, nothing has come. Neither 5 is greater or equal to 6. So that's how the operators less than, greater than, equal to, not equal to is being used. So these operators are super useful for making decisions in our programs. Practice them and you will be pro in no time. Thanks for watching and don't forget to like, subscribe and hit the bell button for more coding fun. See you next time.